Hey everybody, I have a special guest. Thomas is here.
Hello everybody.
What can people find on your channel? Because it's amazing. You should check it out.
Thank you very much. I basically am known on that channel for a series called Sander Sides. And basically it's me kind of like breaking down different aspects of my personality in order to work through different situations that I may be going through in my life. And so it's usually skit-based, those videos. So just a lot of good messages and good fun.
And I like it because it's a creative way. I've enjoyed the mental health aspect. It's a really creative way to kind of show that voice is going on in your head. It like gives you a visual.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. But today we are in a new series called Happy Hour.
Yes.
And Thomas is going to...
Oh, you know what? That's the noise.
She's at the door. So Christina just got here. She's our music therapist, and I don't really know what to expect.
No, I don't either. I'm when I think of music therapy, I'm very much like spa sounds, a gong.
And you are a, what do we call it? A licensed
board certified music therapist.
Okay, wonderful. So tell us a little bit about music therapy and why people seek it out and how it works.
Right, music therapists work with a variety of clients. We work in hospital settings, with pediatrics, geriatrics, anxiety and stress, also with Alzheimer's, dementia, autism, developmental disabilities. We pretty much do the whole gamut.
That's so cool. So how is a therapy session structured?
Music therapists work either in group sessions or in individual sessions, depending on the clients. And all the goals and objectives are individualized to each person. And music therapy is working on non-musical goals using the music.
Okay.
Oh.
There's no two sessions that look exactly the same.
So could it be like, for instance, let's say Thomas and I were dating and we were having like an issue. Would it be like we're having issues already in this made-up relationship? But like we would express how we're feeling through the music? Maybe?
It could be that way, or it could be finding new ways of communication between each other.
Right.
I guess show us how do we start?
So in music therapy, you can go kind of two directions with that: the more psychotherapeutic avenue or the cognitive behavioral avenue.
Okay.
So in the psychotherapeutic, there's some music therapists that are specially trained in guided imagery through music. Then there's also the cognitive behavioral route, which it's more my specialty. And with that, you're doing things that could be music listening. And a lot of people say, oh, I listen to this kind of music when I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
And the music therapist also helps the person to know how to listen to the music to be the most effective. So a lot of times in the music therapy sessions, it's creating a plan with the therapist that when a trigger comes up to cause anxiety, stress, that you have a plan, what you're going to do to deal with it.
Yeah.
And then you work on it with the therapist, figure it out, and then during the week you go about your day and use it when you need it. And then when you come back to your next session, you review the plan. Is it working? Does it need to be adjusted? How can we make it be more efficient? So in the music making, a lot of times you start without the instruments, just doing vocal exercises, because breathing, I'm sure you're aware, is very good for stress and anxiety.
Yeah.
So vocalises, vocal exercises are helpful
Yeah.
in managing the stress. So you can put one hand on the shoulder, one hand on the stomach, and try to fill it in like an inner tube in your front and your back, all around.
Okay.
And then I'll count for 4, and then out for 4. Ready?
Okay.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now you're gonna try breathing in for 2 and out for 7.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So you're gonna fill it up really big in 2 seconds, and then expel it all in 7. Ready?
Okay.
Go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent
Crazy
job.
not that much air. We're full of hot air.
Most people run out of air before 7, and it takes a lot of practice to do
Oh. We are full of hot air.
Well done.
You are excellent breathers.
Yes. So, the big thing right now is mindfulness. And so when you're doing this, be mindful of how your body's doing it and focused on the breath and focused on your belly. So on this one, I'm going to give you a note that you're going to make a sound on and vocalize on. And we'll do it a couple times. The first time we're going to use ah. Ah takes a lot of air to do, so you might run out early, and that's where the practice comes in. Okay. So the first one, I'm going to give you 1 second to fill up your belly. Okay. And then you're going to do it as long as you possibly can. Okay. And then I'll let you know how long you do.
Boy.
Okay. Okay, so here's the...
So it turned into a competition. All right, then.
Don't get anxious.
I know, right?
I know.
This would probably be done in individual sessions. So you don't have the competition.
Sorry.
And, so here's your note that you'll do ah on. Okay. So you're going to breathe in 1 and then out. Okay. As long as you can hold it. Ready? Breathe in for 1 and then ah.
Not by much longer. You were the louder one.
She did about 13 seconds. You did about 16 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right.
You mentioned that you saw my drums. So would you like to try a drum exercise?
Yes, we would love to.
I'll give you, would someone like a djembe?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Well, I'll show you 5 ways you can use the drum. So you can do it just how you normally hit a drum. You can slap it and hold it. Flick it with your thumb. It's like you're turning a door handle and get your knuckle on the edge. And you can rub it.
Okay.
For this exercise, you're going to use at least 2 of those, either hitting, slapping, rubbing, flicking, whatever. So I'm going to keep a steady beat, and you're going to think of an affirmation, whether it's I am strong, I can do this, I am safe, I'm valued, whatever you want. You don't even have to tell me if you don't want. And you're going to play that affirmation on the drum, like I'm safe or something. Like 2 techniques. One of the rules of music therapy, everything goes, everything's safe, we support you. I'm going to keep a steady beat, and then I'll indicate for one of you to come in and play yours along to the steady beat. But you're doing your own rhythm, so I'll just be keeping steady, and yours will probably not be.
Got you.
Okay, so I'll keep a beat, a steady beat, a beat, a beat, a steady beat.
I am strong.
Just keep doing it.
Oh, okay. I am strong. I am strong. I am strong.
I am valued. I am valued. I guess I should.
I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I am strong. I am strong. I am strong. I'm strong. I'm strong.
Excellent.
Oh, perfect. Nailed it.
And so then after that we talk
so
about. And so after that we talk about how the rhythm made you feel, what you were thinking during it, and this is also an affirmation that you can bring in when you feeling one of the triggers come on.
I was like nervous at first.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, am I doing the things?
I was. Well, first of all, I was just trying to make sure that I was on rhythm. I felt like one of the things I was feeling is that I need to learn how to play drums more.
Yeah. Well, because she's like, you don't have to be on beat, but it's hard to not want to stay on beat. Like I was like, oh, we're like pretty much together in our. Yeah. It was funny. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Coming
thank
and bringing
you very
all
much.
of your wonderful instruments. We're like,
I know. I keep wanting to play it.
yeah, I know. I'm like, fight the urge. How do people find someone like you? Is it just Google searching, or is there a way to look up?
There's an American Music Therapy Association. I believe it's musictherapy.org. You can call them or go on their website and tell them where you live, and they know where all the music therapists are and what their specialties are.
Wonderful.
Oh,
I'll link
nice.
all that in the description so you can check that out.
There's also the certification board for music therapists, because you definitely want a board certified music therapist.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you find people that call themselves a music therapist, and they're not. So
Yeah.
make sure you double check the Certification Board for Music Therapists.
Nailed it.
I had a great time with
Yes.
a music therapist.
Yeah, I thought I definitely could use that. I drum on other surfaces all the time.
Anything, yeah.
Absolutely. To the point where it maybe causes other people anxiety, but it calms me down just great.
That's what's important.
It is.
Hopefully there are some things that are key takeaways for you as well. I know for me and Thomas, sounds like it's the breathing, like being mindful.
Breathing. And just the fact that I think she made a really good point that it's different for everybody. I think everybody responds to different exercises.
Yeah, totally. And I like the mantra too.
Yeah.
Like, if you
yeah.
change
Nice
something up.
affirmations.
Yeah. Even though it felt silly at first.
It did. And then I was just like, I feel real strong right
Yeah,
now.
I was like, I'm so valued.
That's good. It worked.
It totally worked. But thank you for doing this.
Oh,
with me.
thank you for having
Trying
me.
something new. And like I said,
Yeah.
I'll link everything in the description for Thomas. Check out his stuff. It's amazing.
Thank you.
I do really love it. So yeah, thanks for following along, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.